This was a very important hearing for the Oversight and Government Reform Committee because it's about ensuring that we are good stewards of the American taxpayer funds. And we're going to expend close to $800 billion of the taxpayer funds through the stimulus package. We want to make sure that those funds are spent in a responsible, transparent, and an accountable manner. Chairman Towns has made a very important commitment that we're going to not just stay in Washington to learn about this, but reach out into the states, into the local governments that are receiving these funds and seeing that are they getting enough guidance from OMB, from the General Accountability Office, of how they need to report the information related to these funds to get feedback in the grassroots out throughout the country. So this hearing in Brooklyn here today is really focused on New York State, the City of New York, and local recipients of how's the stimulus package working, and again, how transparent are the expenditure of these taxpayer funds. And I think that every dollar we spend, we need to spend as we would spend our own in a responsible manner. And so I commend Chairman Towns and the committee's efforts here in making sure that we're not just saying, here's the money, go to it, but that the people have a right to say, where did that money go? What was the benefit? What jobs were created? What jobs were retained? What is the cost-benefit analysis of the expenditure of $800 billion of the American taxpayer funds? So very important that we stay aggressive in a proactive means rather than reacting to waste and fraud, but trying to prevent waste and fraud up front.
Now how does this hearing's outcome play for the people in York?
Yeah, well, I think what we heard here is while there's a concerted effort to make sure that we have transparency, there remains some, I think, uncertainty at the local and state level of what the federal government expects, and specifically the administration in putting out guidelines about the reporting requirements, that OMB is maybe not ensured uniformity. And so that a citizen in York, in my district, or in Adams County or Cumberland County, that they go online and say, all right, the City of New York got $4 billion. Who got that money? What was it used for? Did it really benefit the overall economy and truly stimulate the economy as a goal? Our efforts here is to make sure, whether it's in New York, Gettysburg, Carlisle, California, everywhere across this country, that the dollars that are sent out under the guise of stimulus truly have that goal achieved, that we are doing good for the American people, we're stimulating the economy, creating jobs, retaining jobs, and not being wasteful with their money.